the association, and of course, in the association of so many wonderful devotees in Bangalore. And so, yeah, when I came back from the Gulf, I was in Dubai for 30 years. And when I came back, um, I was wondering how to get the appropriate association. And the devotees were so kind and merciful to give me association. And my business being what it is, I'm not able to exactly be involved in each and every program. So, from the bottom of my heart, I thank all the devotees for engaging me in the service of Krishna through the activity of teaching and preaching. So, I remember the attitude that we should carry. There was a book which was considered a very good preaching tool, and I was going through that, and then my spiritual master was there, and he asked me, "What are you reading, Jugal?" So I told him, "Yeah, this is a good book for preaching." So he immediately responded by saying that this is not a preaching tool, this is a learning tool. Yeah. So preaching is the best way of actually learning about the Shastra. So if we consider every preaching activity as a learning, then our spiritual lives will prosper more and more. So that was one of the learnings that I got, and that is the same um, kind of attitude that we must all have while doing this very, very important, uh, you know, cornerstone of success in our spiritual lives, which is Japa. Japa is looking like a very simple thing, but if it was that simple, there wouldn't have been so many seminars on the Japa itself. So the mantra is very simple. It's just Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So um, yeah, let's get on to some of the practical aspects of japa by quoting from the Shastras. So, the Bhagavatam, we all know, gives so many wonderful instructions on how to progress in our spiritual life. But ultimately, in the end of the Srimad Bhagavatam, there are some wonderful slokas where um, we have already heard the Brihan Naradiya Purana, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Gatiranyata, which clearly states that, among all the other processes that be there for spiritual advancement, it is only Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam. Only the chanting of the names of Hari is the only method for self realization, and there is no other better uh, method for self realization than the chanting of the holy name. The same mantra is also confirmed and reconfirmed in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela and Madhya Leela as well. And then I stumbled upon a beautiful verse from Brihad Vishnu Purana, which says, Namno hi yavati shakti papa nirharane hare thavat karthum na saknoti patakam pataki naraha, which means simply by chanting a holy name of Hari, one holy name of Hari, not too many, just one holy name of Hari, a sinful man can counteract the reactions to more sins than he is able to commit. Can you imagine this? Just by chanting once, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we can counteract the reactions to more sins than we are able to commit just by chanting of the holy name of the um, Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Bhagavatam, after giving so many examples and so many teachings of the saints and sages, ultimately the conclusion of the Srimad Bhagavatam in the 12th canto, 3rd chapter, sloka number 51, it says, Kaler doshanide Rajan, Asti hi eko mahan guna, Kirtanadeva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Vrajet, that we can be freed from the bondage of material existence and promoted to the transcendental kingdom of God by doing what? Among all the faults are there which are there in Kali Yuga, there is only one great guna or quality, which is Kirtanad Eva Krishnasya. If we can just do this, Eva Krishnasya, exclusively chanting the names of the Supreme Lord Krishna, we can attain freedom from material bondage and get promoted to the transcendental kingdom of God. So, further down, the very next sloka, why do we participate in Krishna Kirtan and chanting of the holy name? That's because, specifically for this age of Kali, the best method is the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. So 12.352, Krite yad dhyayato Vishnum Tretayam yajato makai Dwapare Paricharyayam Kalaudat Hari Kirtanat. So different methods which were there uh, in different yugas, like in the Satya Yuga, it was meditating on Lord Vishnu when people were extremely capable and have more intelligence than people of Kali Yuga. So that was considered as the primary method. And then we had Tretayam Yajatho Makai. During the Treta Yuga, it was the system of yajnas and sacrifices to attain self realization. And Dwapare Paricharyayam, which means that in the Dwapar Yuga, very elaborate methods of temple worship were established. I still remember when one of the Swamis of Udupi went to Kazakhstan, he was a master of deity service, and he would do deity service for about 8 hours a day. It's not possible for all of us to do that. So, therefore, Srila Prabhupada very mercifully and kindly instituted this deity service for building our focus and attention on what? Kalaudad Hari Kirtanat. So, to do the Kirtan of the holy names of Hari. So these are all conclusive verses or the verses that conclude the Srimad Bhagavatam. And what does sloka number 23 of the 13th chapter say? Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Samanas Tam Namami Harim Param. All the sinful reactions are relieved by the chanting of the holy names of the Lord and relieves us from the material suffering of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. So it completely relieves us, just this process of Japa that we do. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, in the chapter where he explains his opulences, that he is non-different from Japa. So therefore, from the Shastras, it is concluded that chanting is the key to spiritual success. So, just a few pointers. It's always necessary to meditate on these slokas, because by meditating on these slokas, we increase our faith in the process of chanting of the holy name. If we do not achieve success as desired or quoted by the Shastra, one of the main reasons for that is the lack of sufficient faith on the holy names and the chanting of the holy names. So, there are few things, time is limited. So, therefore, there are few things which I was thinking of, which is the pointers, or how do we check our chanting. Am I an enthusiastic chanter? Enthusiasm can be built up only by increasing, primarily increasing the faith on the holy name which is mentioned in the scriptures. And then again, the point number two, do I realize the potency of Krishna's holy name? Again, we need to build our faith on the words of the scriptures. And as practicing devotees, all of us are having sufficient faith on the scriptures. So, therefore, when we meditate on the scriptures and what the scriptures say, about the chanting of the holy name, our faith increases and the quality of chanting increases, which is, as we keep saying, it is the key to spiritual success in this very lifetime. And then we must also continuously and carefully consider what are the obstacles in the path of chanting and how to overcome them. And then, um, am I chanting the holy names attentively? This comes as a part of the 10 offenses to the holy name as well. So these are the check and balance system, and we should continuously reflect on them as we go on in this wonderful journey of Krishna consciousness. So we all have heard this sloka from the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, written by Srila Rupa Goswami, which says, Adav Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sangha Atha Bhajana Kriya Tato Anartha Nivritti Syad Tato Nishta Ruchi Tata Atha Shaktis Tato Bhavas Tata Premabhyu Dhanchati Sadakam Ayam Premna Pradhur Bhave Bhaver Kramaha, which means in the beginning there must be faith. So, faith is very, very important. Faith is not blind belief in what the Shastras say. Faith is necessary to, start your journey in everything. Suppose you are going out of the house and you have to travel someplace which is 30 minutes away. If you don't have the basic trust and the basic faith that my car will start and I will take this direction, and in about 30 minutes, as per the Google Guru, I'll be reaching this destination. Nothing is confirmed, we all know that, but the basic faith must be there. Suppose we just have no faith and then we say, no, maybe the car will not start, maybe I'll forget the directions, maybe the Google could be wrong. This kind of speculation, if we do, then we will not be able to get anywhere at all. So it's very, very important for all of us to start with the faith. In the spiritual journey, um, you can, get on to the first step, assuming that whatever happens in the first step is right. And then when you get on to the first step, then you realize, yes, whatever I had faith on is correct. Then we move on to the second step. And then we have complete faith that whatever is there in the second step is just right for us. So that is how we build the faith, by having uh, basic faith in the word of the scriptures, which becomes solidified through the practice of our Krishna consciousness. So, the whole journey becomes with starts with faith as per the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and it goes on to Nishtha, Ruchi, and then Bhava, and finally the Prema. So, if we really consider this journey from Shraddha to Prema, then we all know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us the Shikshashtakam prayers, the 8 prayers. That 8 prayers is nothing but the journey from Shraddha to Prema. So let's just consider the different Shikshashtakam verses, quoting just one verse today due to lack of time. We all know the first prayer from Shikshashtakam by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In his entire lifetime, he gave us only 2 things. One is chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He re-established the principles of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is the topmost mantra for this age of Kali. We keep quoting in our various, uh, preaching as to how these were the instructions given by Brahmaji to his disciple Narada Muni. What does he say? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. After mentioning this verse, he goes on to say, Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam Nataha Parataro Upaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. Brahmaji is considered as the veteran scholar of the Vedas, the most educated and the scholarly person of the Vedas, if you may say so, in the entire material world. And it says, Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. After going through the entire knowledge that is coming from the Vedas, I, Brahma, have reached this conclusion, Iti Shodashakam Namnam, which is the 16 words of the Mahamantra, Sarva Papa Pranashanam. It has got the potency to destroy all the sinful reactions that we may carry. Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Sorry, I'm getting confused in verses. Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. So he says all the Kalmash or the ill effects of the age of Kali will be completely Nashanam or destroyed. Kali Kalmashanashanam. And then he makes an important statement. Nataha parataro upayaha. There is no other method which can counteract the sinful reactions in the age of Kali. And then he says, Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. This I've reached this conclusion after going through all the scriptures. I, Brahma, have reached this conclusion. So there is conclusive evidence from the scriptures which we should use on increasing our faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead and chanting of the holy names. The entire Bhagavatam is many success stories are quoted on people who have taken up this process of chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the verse 1 of the Shikshashtakam will read Cheto Darpanamarjanam Baba Maha Davagni Nirvapanam Shreyaha Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidya Vadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamritas Vadhanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Param Vijayate, Sri Krishna Sankirtanam is so beautiful. So, what does the first verse of the uh, Shikshashtakam tell us? the 8 verses which were composed and given to us by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It talks about Cheto Darpana, so which like this Japa or Kirtan or chanting of the holy names of the Lord cleanses the heart of the dust that is accumulated for years together and thus extinguishes the blazing fire of conditioned life, of repeated birth and death. So the verse number 2 starts with Nam Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. So, which is once we do this, so the Cheto Dharpana is the Shraddha aspect of the or from our journey from Shraddha to Prema. The Shraddha aspect is Cheto Darpana. Yeah. So I have basic faith that the holy names will cleanse us, and our faith in the holy name only goes on increasing. And after Shraddha, there is Sadhu Sangha. Obviously, when you have basic faith in the chanting of the holy name, we are put in the association of sadhus. And then bhajana kriya automatically starts happening. So just by Cheto Darpana, which is the activity of which is the result of the chanting of the holy name, so Shraddha happens, Sadhu Sangha happens, and then Bhajana Kriya also happens through this process. And then in the verse number 2 of the Shikshashtakam, it's mentioned, Namna Makari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. So through this acceptance and chanting of the holy names of the Lord, there is acceptance of the words of the Mahamantra and performance of Krishna consciousness through this very, very important process. Many unwanted desires and habits is the result of this, and that is anartha nivritti. So, unwanted desires and habits are slowly reducing one by one. And what happens with every process? Our quality of chanting increases. And whenever we do anything in Krishna consciousness, there must be a mood that we carry, right? A bhava that we carry. So, why did Srila Prabhupada give us three important scriptures? One is the Bhagavad Gita spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna himself, to his dear devotee Arjuna. Yeah, among the august audience that is present in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he chose Arjuna because the two important aspects of Krishna consciousness, as explained by the Bhagavad Gita itself, Bhakto Sime Sakha Cheti. Our mood should be that of a Bhakta and that of a Sakha. Sakha means friendship. So you can give, the important confidential knowledge only to a person whom you trust. So, so Arjuna was a great friend, trusted friend of Sri Krishna. Therefore, he was qualified to receive the information of the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Lord. And then we also need to know the experiences of the various saints and sages who are following this process. Hence, Srimad Bhagavatam was so compassionately, composed by Srila Vyasadeva in the maturity of his spiritual life. So that is Srimad Bhagavatam, the experiences of the saints and sages and the realized souls. And then, therefore, it solidifies our faith on chanting and devotional service. Yeah. So once that is done, well, is it all over? No. Because whenever we perform bhakti in the footsteps of the saints and sages, as per the instructions of the Bhagavad Gita, we need to carry a particular mood, right? That is explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Just by reading these three six scriptures, we will have, at the end of lifetime, certain spiritual success, and we'll be promoted back home, back to Godhead. Well, so the verse number 3 talks about that, which is Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahisuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sada Hari. So by Sada Hari, always chanting the names of Hari, in what mood? One should chant the holy names of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself to be a straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respects to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy names of the Lord. So, after anartha nivritti, then if we practice the chanting in the very, very humble state of mind, then we are able to reach a stage of nishtha, or fixed in the devotion to Krishna. So the sloka number 4, which is a famous sloka again, na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadisha kamaye. So, when we are not conscious or having a desire to simply accumulate wealth or beautiful women or wanting a number of followers, then and only wish for causeless devotional service birth after birth, then the ruchi or the taste develops in the holy name. And then the verse number 5, which is Ai Nanda Tanuja Kinkaram. So that is further building up the ruchi in the holy names of the Lord. I suggest that every day we chant these Sikshashtakam prayers. The next time around, when we chant the Sikshashtakam prayers, do it, let's all do it, with a further, deeper sense of reflection and involvement, and consider the every word that the Sikshastakam says. So, verse number 6 signifies the bhava stage of the um, uh, development in our spiritual lives, and verse number 7 and 8 is the prema aspect of the stages of spiritual advancement. So the faith leads to automatically avoiding the 10 offenses to the holy name. We shall not go through the 10 offenses of the holy name, but let's read it with this one aspect. The more we develop faith in the chanting of the holy name, we will avoid the 10 offenses automatically. 10 offenses to the holy name, don't do this, don't do that. So we have to look at the positive aspect, just develop faith, and the offenses to the holy name are automatically uh, achieved by all of us. And before we close, we'll just go through some of the important keys to the success in chanting. So, one is chant Hare Krishna. Yeah. So, chanting Hare Krishna with the willingness uh, to, based on Shraddha. So, willingness is an important thing in chanting of the holy name. And at any level, at every level of your spiritual advancement, and even when you have attained complete Atma Sakshatkar or self realization, even then we have to chant Hare Krishna. In fact, we will start enjoying the chanting when we are able to chant Hare Krishna, dear devotees, when we reach the stage of the important keys, I hope everybody is able to hear. The power went off, so I'm connecting through my telephone. So we talked about willingness to chant the holy name based on Shraddha. So the other important thing is listen to one mantra at a time. There was a Japa retreat organized many years back in Dubai, and during that session, His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj had personally come. I still not able to recall
Prabhuji, you have gone on mute.
Yeah, am I okay now?
Yeah, you are.
So, in Japa retreat session by His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, he would walk around every devotee who is chanting and carry slips with him and then write a slip and give it to them. So, the slip that I got was the last Hare was not clear. So, that needed correction. So, this is how important it is to chant and listen to Yeah. So every mantra, which is the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And yeah. So the third is while you're chanting, state your determination. And what is the primary determination that we have is to complete the number of rounds that we have committed to our spiritual masters and uh, all help us in our internal journey of Krishna consciousness. That helps us to develop a sense of detachment, and it helps us to have humble humility. Trinadapi Sunichena is really the most important verse, and develop a sense of humility, as many acharyas have told us that humility is the best ornament that we can wear while practicing our Krishna consciousness. And then that humility leads us to Namashreya, that is, taking the shelter of the holy name of the Lord. And what's the whole purpose of spiritual life? Do activities that will Yeah. So all our activities to be dovetailed, what to talk of chanting, so that we may attract the mercy of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So these are some of the important keys. Avoid the 10 offenses. Keep an eye on the Shikshashtakam, which helps us move from Shraddha to Prema. Have faith that automatically avoids the 10 offenses to the holy name. And remember the important keys which help us to chant better, please Krishna better, and for sure we will be able to, at the end of lifetime, with Srila Prabhupada's mercy, go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, some disturbance in the power, but we somehow managed it. And let's chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Shri Gaurdas Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. You really took us through the entire journey and highlighted the important points for to help us actually chant more sincerely, more attentively, and relish the holy names and attain the outcome, which is Krishna Prema. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. I just want to open the floor for any comments or questions. I already see a comment there by Sadhu Sevan Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thanks for the important tips to improve the japa. This will certainly help. Can you please explain the japa retreat point by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, because we missed it due to the network issue?
Well, he used to visit Dubai very often, and before all the health issues that he has as currently, and he used to have personal association with each and every devotee of the Lord. And so while we are going about this, he came to Sharjah, where I attended this program on Japa retreat. The important things that he taught us in short was he was asking us to check out in every breathe in, how many japas can we chant. So some of them concluded with three, some of them at four, and the mind boggling and the best effort in chanting in one breath was achieved by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, who chanted in one breath 14 Mahamantras. Okay, so that was one aspect, and he was very kind and and merciful in going to every devotee. There were about 50 of them mentioned attending this retreat program early in the morning, and he would go across to every devotee, check out the chanting, and give his comments on a slip for consideration after the japa was over. He wasn't stopping anybody from chanting, yeah, but he was giving his comment on a small slip of paper, so that everybody can go through, reflect, and improve the chanting. And for this one aspect, I'm eternally indebted to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, which made me realize the importance of focusing on every word of the Mahamantra. Hare Krishna Sadhu Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yeah.
There is one more comment by Nagaraj Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanvat Pranam. Thank you, Prabhuji, for bringing out so nicely how one should have faith and shraddha in the chanting of the holy name to realize the potency of the holy name of the Lord. This is just a comment for you, Prabhuji. And Ramesh Prabhu says, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanvat Pranam Prabhuji, it was a wonderful journey through scriptures for a neophyte like me.
Thank you very much, Prabhus, for the positive comments, and maintaining a positive attitude in the process of chanting will certainly further help you. And whatever I have spoken, not much of credit to me. It is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, my spiritual master, and the Guru Parampara. We just are postmen in repeating whatever they have already told. But all the best, Prabhuji, for chanting and success in chanting, and always chant, in such a way, in a sense of humility, that you are able to invoke the mercy of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for taking out your time today, Prabhuji. It really
It is.
helps everyone.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Looking
Thank you.
forward to your association somewhere in Vrindavan or Bangalore sometime soon.
Yes, Rohi, I'm here at ISKCON Dwarka now in New Delhi, very close to the airport. So whenever you're coming down to Vrindavan or Delhi, please let me know. I'll come to the airport to pick you up.
Yeah, but you are such a pure devotee, you carry the dham everywhere. So meeting you is like going to the dham.
I'm your servant, Prabhuji, trying to say.
Hare Krishna.
But please let me know. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. So I'm leaving the meeting. Thank you all devotees for this opportunity. Hare
Thanks to you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam.
His Grace Yugal Kishora prabhuji ki jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Buddha Pranam. Hare Krishna.